Hey there, listeners. Welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sella, and today we're taking a special look at Europe. Now, with the U.S. markets closed for Thanksgiving yesterday, we turn our eyes across the pond. By the way, the side of the pond where I live. So, let's jump right in. Yesterday, Eurozone bond yields saw a surprising rise. It looks like the economies in Europe are struggling, but hey, it's not as bad as we thought. The yield on Germany's 10-year bond nudged up a bit, by 3 basis points, sitting at 2.593%. Remember, yields and prices, they have this inverse relationship. Now, business activity in the Eurozone, well, it contracted in November, but here's the thing, the drop wasn't as steep as some experts had predicted. A bit of a silver lining, right? And check this out, Britain's actually showing some positive signs. Companies reported a slight growth in November after 3 months of, well, not so great performance. It's like the UK is saying, we're still here and we're doing okay. But it's not all rosy. Italy and France's bond yields also climbed up. Italy's 10-year bond yield jumped 7 basis points to 4.39%, while France saw a 6 basis points rise to 3.19%. British gilts felt the heat the most. Their 10-year yield went up by 9 basis points to 4.25%. And hey, Germany, which is the largest economy in Europe, showed that it's doing a bit better than expected in November, even though the country is still in a contraction. Economic data is cooling, and that's making investors think that maybe, just maybe, central banks won't hike up the rates again. So, with the European Central Bank pausing their rate hikes in October, everyone's watching closely. What's next? Well, policymakers agree that inflation is dropping, but they're keeping a rate hike on the table. And traders? Well, they're betting that the ECB will cut rates by almost 90 basis points by December 2024. All right, folks, that's a wrap for today. We covered a lot. But I hope it was as interesting for you as it was for me. Remember to keep an eye on these trends. They shape our global economy in subtle yet significant ways. I'll catch you next time on Capital Markets Quickie. Have a great weekend, everyone.